Let's jump in this bitch real quick, man. Real quick. Let's turn this music down real quick, man. This is Vegas Live, man. Look, I just wanted to come on real quick, man. Real quick. I ain't gonna be long at all. Just wanted to wish everybody out there who comes across this stream a happy new year, man. A prosperous new year, man. Everything that we didn't accomplish. You know what? Don't even worry about what we didn't accomplish in 2023. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Let's focus on what we didn't. I mean, let's not focus on what we didn't accomplish in 2023 and get it done in 2024. We got to start setting. We have to start writing some things down, right? And being honest with ourselves. Happy New Year. It's almost New Year's out there on the East Coast. Y'all, well, not almost. Y'all getting around. I just wanted to come on real quick and wish everyone, man, a prosperous new year. And like I was saying, we have to focus on what we can do for 2024 and things that we need to eliminate. That's what I'm focused on. Ray Triggs, what's happening, man? Wade Triggs, what's happening? Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year. I'm looking forward to all the lives in the sector tonight. I'm going to jump over to D-Rail. I see D-Rail's going to live in about 15 minutes. Plan to be over there. Triggs, why I got you here, bro? I need to know. I need to know. I need the blueprint. I don't need to see the bank account. I need the blueprint. That's what I'm talking about for 2024. Black folks, we need to share the blueprint. We need to share the blueprint. That's what we need to share. But shout out to you, Triggs. Shout out to you. Shout out to Kip. He flashing. But we got to focus on the things that we can do in 2024 and the things that we need to eliminate. I mean, that's what I'm trying to focus on. The shit that we need to eliminate for me personally. And try to get some simplicity. My problem is I be trying to do too much stuff. You know, when you have so much going on, let me turn this light off. That light is too bright. When you have so much going on, you can't focus on one thing. You just be everywhere. You got 4 or 5 different email addresses, 3 different websites, 30 different products. And you never just focus on one. You got 3 different YouTube channels. How the hell you gonna grow a YouTube channel? You got 4 or 5 of them. You trying to do content over here. You trying to do content over there. Big shout out to Breaking. Looking forward to your Netflix documentary. Maybe that will inspire some people. I'm not gonna lie. You know, Triggs, I was over there yesterday. I was watching. That type of shit inspires me. I'm not a hater. I be thinking when I see stuff like that, I'm like, all right, what am I doing wrong? I'm not gonna get up here in front and say I can show 300 in the bank. I can't. I can't. Probably because, like I was saying earlier, I be trying to do too much. Spending money on this, spending money on that, trying to invest in this, invest in that. 2024, man, I got to simplify things. I got to streamline. Get rid of some shit that I'm not good at. And stop spending. You got to be bringing in more than going out. That's how you get a savings account like that, right? But this is what I will say. You ain't going to be able to do it working for somebody else. You ain't going to be able to do it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. So for 20, look, even in the sector, y'all, right? For those of you who's here in the sector, I know I ain't got that many. But look, I ain't got no more beefs. I'm squashing everything. If you got a beef, even in my real life, if you got drama, don't bring it to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear the energy. I don't even want it around me. I don't want that aura around me. Can't have it. Don't need it. Don't want it. They got this thing on YouTube called The Purge. For the people over on Facebook that's going to come across this video. They got a thing called The Purge. A 48-hour live stream with black folks just going back and forth at each other. Now, I went over there I went over there and peeped it out. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. It is beyond me. They got more energy than me. But while they waste their time doing that shit, I can be doing other things. That's less competition for me. So hey, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't have no plans for the night. We gonna sit around. Night we probably gonna play some games, maybe watch some movies. We gonna go grab a pizza, some wings from up the street. Even though I'm trying to eat better for the new year, man. That's my goal. That's one of my goals, to eat better. And that goes back with preparation. See, if you don't prepare, like, hey, if you don't have shit laying around, or if you don't prepare your lunch, for your day, you're gonna end up stopping at Del Taco, Taco Bell, McDonald's, all the bullshit. You gotta kind of plan your day out when it comes to meals if you're trying to eat better. That's one of my goals, eating better, because I just be going in. I just be going in, and that shit ain't working for me. It ain't working for me. I want to do more of this podcast, and y'all see I invested in all this bullshit, but I don't be doing it enough. And probably the reason why, because I'm stretched so thin, because I'm over here in the sector. I'm over here in the Vegas Live podcast. I got my Vegas Gates channel. I got the Print Boss channel. Like, dude, you got too much shit. How you gonna create content for all these different channels? Just focus on one. And they say don't mix your content, but I've heard people say mixing your content can work also. But like I said, the goal for me is not to, well, I'm not gonna say it's not a goal to get subscribers, because I think if you're on here, you wanna grow. I mean, I think that's the overall goal. You wanna grow. But my overall goal is not to make money on YouTube. It's not like, hey, I'm trying to get 100,000 subs so I can get that ad revenue to start coming in. Nuh-uh. That's not my goal. My goal on here is to try to promote other streams of income. And that's why when I made that video the other day, I'm not sure if my Facebook people seen it. Maybe they have. Nah, they didn't see that video. When I talk about this the certain space on YouTube that I'm in, it's like, look, you're putting in hours over here, right? And I know it's just a bullshit ass sector. We get over there, they talk their shit, they had a fun or whatever they want to call it, do what they do. But why not try to sell something? Most people get an audience of about 50, 60 people. Why not put a product in front of them? I know everybody's not going to support. I understand that. But you never know who's going to come across this YouTube shit. This is like the #2 search engine in the world after Google, right? So you don't know who's going to come across this video. We can't just think it's just going to be the sector come across this video. Nah. You never know. I wish Breaking in T Premium could have, I wish they could have really, they shut out into the void thing. I wish that would have, that podcast would have worked. I wish they would have kept on going with it, but shit happens. Shit happens. But this podcast and stuff, it is hard. And I think one of the things that kills most podcast creators, because when they get up here and they start, they not seeing the views, they not seeing the people, and that shit can get to your ego. When you start looking at them viewers and you only got 1 or 2 people in there, you like, damn, I'm up here talking to myself. But it's okay. You just have to keep going. It ain't gonna happen overnight. This YouTube thing, even with Facebook, it's a little more friendly with the views. YouTube, it'll really touch your ego if you don't understand it, because they just not gonna show your video to anybody. It is a crowded space. It is a crowded space. So you'll make a video, you think you done put all this time and work into it and energy, you think you talking some good shit, and you look over there, you got 1, 2 views. You like, damn, like, what am I wasting my time for? It's a crowded space. But you just got to keep on going. You got to keep pushing. Don't look at those numbers. This is what I'm telling my boys. This is what I'm telling my sister on the Vegas Live podcast. We do every Wednesday. And by the way, we will be back this Wednesday, 6 p.m. This is the one thing I tell them. Look, we can't look at the numbers. We just got to focus on getting better at what we do. We got to get better at picking topics. And most importantly, we have to be interested. be interesting. So that's what I'm gonna try to work on. I'm gonna try to be consistent, man. I'm gonna try to go, do uploads, not necessarily these live streams, even though I like the live streams. In the live streams, they're more fun when you get people in here that's interacting. So that's why I stream to Facebook, YouTube at the same time. The thing I like right now, I'm using Streamlabs. Streamlabs, you can stream to multiple platforms, but StreamYard is a lot easier if you want to interact with the chat because everything is in one place. But I like the shit I can do with Streamlabs. I can put all this fancy shit on here. I know that doesn't matter. I know all this fancy shit doesn't mean you're gonna get subs. I just like it. I just like the shit. That's it. I just like it. And so, but I will be switching back and forth from Streamlabs to StreamYard, because StreamYard is just a click of a button, bam. I can do 2 cameras. I can read the chat. I can put the chat up on the board, and I can do all that shit. So it's a good look. Triggs, I'm looking forward to your response. Binary was trolling you last night. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It was quite funny, but you knew that was coming. You knew that was coming. Everybody's gonna question. Everybody's gonna question that. But this is the video I wanted to make for the sector. I'm gonna make this video for the sector, but since you're here, like I was saying earlier, I wish we would talk more about the blueprint versus the outcome versus, look, this is where I'm at right now financially. I wish we could share more about the blueprint, showing people how do they get here. Because there are a lot of younger black folks that don't know how to get there. And they trapped in this job, and they're trapped in this job. They go out and get a crib, they go out and get a car. Now they trapped, they gotta keep this job, they gotta pay these bills. They never think entrepreneurship is an option. Because no one showed them. I just fell into I expected it too. That's classic binary. That is classic binary. Shit, where was I at? Yeah, the blueprint. I'm just talking about that blueprint because me, I fell into entrepreneurship. Got fired and happened to fall into it. I wish I would have knew about entrepreneurship. Really knew about it 25, 30. I wish I had the mindset that I have right now when I was 30. Man, if I had this mindset at 30, I'd be a millionaire easy. And not that, like I said in one of my other videos, I used to think having a lot of money would do something to me different, but I've had enough to know that it's really not. Now, don't get me wrong, it's good to have shit. If I can look at my bank account and see 300 in there, that's a good feeling. That's a damn good feeling. But anyway, I'm not going to stay long. Like I said, I'm going to go over and mess with D-Darrell. I'm going to check out him. Peel's supposed to be going live tonight. I'm going to try to go live more in the sector. I just don't want that bullshit, though. I don't want to do it. You beefing, hey, keep your beef. Where your beef is at, I'm good. Good to go. But hope dog is barking. These fireworks are already going off. I'm not sure if they shooting fireworks off already where y'all at. I'm pretty sure they are. But I'm gonna have to lock my dog up because he tripping. But anyway, man, y'all be blessed out there. Be safe. More importantly, be safe, man, and think ahead. If you know you're going out there to party, if you know you're going out there to kick it, right now is the time to make the decision to get you an Uber. Right now is the time. Right now is the time to make the decision to get a key to somebody else, especially here in Vegas. Get the keys to somebody else, man. Go on and get you an Uber, because once you start sipping, that's when the bad decisions start to come in. That's when you're gonna start making the bad decisions. That's when you're gonna get behind the wheel, and you're gonna hope that you make it home safely. And we don't want to lose nobody tonight. You don't want to get locked up, not on New Year's. You're gonna miss all the games tomorrow. You're probably not gonna see no judge until about Tuesday, Wednesday. SR 22. You don't want to go through all that bullshit. Trust me, you don't want to go through all that bullshit. But anyway, thanks for checking in. Whoever catch this on the replay, thanks for clicking that link. Hey man, look, 2024, much success, Vegas Gate.